Good afternoon, Mr. Vicente Fox. We are from the Colegio Cultural Cuauhtémoc. My colleague, Carolina, will ask you some questions about the economy.
Good afternoon. My name is Carolina Bernal Fonseca, and my topic is economic. The importance of my topic is the publish the economic of Mexico, which allows you to promote formal saving or access to competitive credits to pay for the trading or human capacities. Okay, how do you plan to improve the country's economy?
Jose promised a sustained growth of the economy at least 7%, 135 jobs will generated per year. Inflation will eventually catch up with our trading partners, try to reduce the public debt.
Okay. How did you do support the economics of the poorest region of the country?
I supported small, medium-sized companies and local industries to reduce the cost of generating a formal job in the economy to levels between $70,000 and $90,000. This value will generate 1.5 million jobs with an unemployment rate equivalent to between 24 and 31% of GDP.
Okay, thank you for this time. My colleague Federico follows who present the issue of public insecurity.
Good afternoon, Vicente Fox. My name is Federico Basurto, and the importance of my title is that now that what you make in your residence, and now who fight against the, the insecurity. Now, the first question is with what institutions you work.
With the PHR to investigate and prosecute crimes committed by public servants, and with CISEN to generate military tactics and preserve the integrity and stability of the state of Mexico.
Okay, and where do you think that are so that they have so much insecurity?
At the national level, social delinquents reached a record, causing insecurity to increase like never before. And since there are high crime rates in Ecatepec, Guanajuato, Jalisco, and Chihuahua, it clearly increased public insecurity.
That's all. Thanks.
Hello, Vicente Fox. Good afternoon. My name is Miguel Ángel Enriquez Buendia, and today I want to ask you a series of questions about corruption. But first, I will tell you the importance of my topic. It's important because it's the abuse of public power of the obtain particular benefit and can't be assumed that corruption always means the same thing or that it had the same impact or motivation. That say let's first start. Why do you think it's support to fix corruption?
But corruption continues to undermine the world's democratic institutions.
Why is important to end corruption?
It's important that public officials are honest in order to face the complex reality that the country has.
Will this will be my questions. The follows with my partner Fernanda.
Good afternoon, Mr. Fox. My name is Fernanda Silva Ceron, and my topic is employment. And the reason why I choose this topic is because knowing the reason for employment, we know that happened during 6 year term. From there, we'll find the reason for other problems. First question: What happened to the employment during your sixth term?
Corruption continues to undermine the democratic institutions.
Good afternoon, Mr. Fox. My name is Fernanda Silva Ceron, and my topic is employment. And the reason why I choose this topic is knowing the reason for employment, we will know that happened during this year term, and from there we will find the reason for other problems. First question. What happened to employment during your 6th-year term?
More than 16,000 private banking workers were laid off. The number of those who work in development was reduced by 50%. For the year 26, the employment rate in Mexico was 3.16% of the EAP.
Okay. What did you do against employment?
Between 2000 and 2004, more jobs were created in informal sector than in formal sector. 1.445 million against 1.7 million. It also depends in large part on a policy of migration to the United States as a way of providing the means of substance to work.
Thank you. My colleague Carolina follow with the theme of poverty.
Good afternoon. My name is Romina de Cepeda. My topic is education, and the reason why I choose this topic is because education is one of the factors that most influence the advancement and progress of people and societies. It was support to both public and private schools.
During my 6-year term, I made the reforms to the plans and study programs of the normal school for educators and special education in 22. Article 3 of the Constitution was reformed and established the mandatory nature of preschool education.
What support did you give to the parents who could not meet all the school needs to the students?
I started giving some pantries and giving scholarships to students above 7.5.
Then I will talk about my next topic, which is food. The reason I chose this topic is because it is a problem that could affect your salary quality and could even kill you. What are the actions that I carry out against food?
Implement free food programs for the entire nation with the help of SNDIF, and that way every Mexican citizen had something to eat.
How possible was it to include the part of food? It is in the diet of scientists.
It was possible thanks to all the farmers and institutions that gave me their support to keep this project going.
My college Constanza follows with the use of gender discrimination.
Good afternoon, Vicente Fox. My name is Constanza Flores Prida, and I'm going to ask you some questions about the gender discrimination. It is an important use since it is a situations that affects the population, especially the young people. Okay, what did you do to avoid the gender discrimination in your 6-year term?
Okay, on June 10 of 2004, I inaugurated the Regional Conference on Women in Latin America and the Caribbean, which is one highlight public policies.
What proposals do you make to reduce the gender discrimination?
I made a committed to respect the freedom, diversity, and the plurality of society, and I made committed to try to eliminate all the forms of discrimination.
Okay, thank you. Next, my colleague Mateo left it with the topic racial discrimination.
Good afternoon, Mr. Vicente Fox. My name is Mateo Gutierrez Soriano. My topic is racial discrimination, and the reason why I choose this topic is because many people of color are being discriminated against, abused, and mistreated just because of their skin color. Now I ask you some questions. Number one, did you provide equal opportunities to people of color?
Yes, I give access to people who have groups of color so that they can enjoy their rights in line with the law and not suffer any more abuse.
Number two, what did you do to and discrimination?
Send the council to solve with binding character by means of which is declared what was accredited a discriminatory social conduct or practice.